Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before you move on, just click subscribe, put your notifications on. Videos like this are out every Wednesday. But let's get right to it. Before I share my 5 dating mistakes, I want to tell you what inspired me, which is yet another famous influencer YouTube couple had a public dispute, and their relationship is now kaput. And this, for those who won't know, and for those who do know, it's a Kenyan couple called Natalie Tewa and Arnaise, as he's known socially. They have been doing amazing vlogs together, have collaborated in terms of their creativity and work, and did really, really great stuff, and have looked like a very solid, loving relationship. Goals, as people say it, which I bloody hate that. And they had a public dispute, and there was videos out everywhere, like literally everywhere. And I can just imagine what it would be like to not only deal with heartache, but then deal with trolls, and then deal with people's opinions. So anyway, they did a really great thing. After that whole shenanigans, they came together and did a really nice, mature video about like apologizing for whatever happened and the choices that they want to take together separately. So this made me think about relationships and the typical mistakes we do when we're dating. And Natalie and Arnaise are not the first, and they won't be the last. We've had other famous couples, like there's an influencer couple in UK called Terrell Lewis and Nakita. I think Nakita Johnson, same thing, lovingly broke up, and it was just fireworks and up in arms. But this thing of the journey of dating, basically, is a very challenging one in the year 2019 and years to come. It's not like our parents, our grandparents, where things were a bit more simpler. We do have so many things that are new when it comes to dating, how we date, where we find our dates, and where we go on dates. All of that has kind of changed. So if you're on a journey to dating, I want you to learn from my mistakes so that you don't have to endure the same things I did. I'm gonna save you from sorrow. Hope you're ready. Okay, number 1. So number 1 is, I have to check, not listening to my instincts. Listen, there's this gut feeling. There's a feeling that you get when you meet someone, when you're around someone, through the conversations, or even if you're going somewhere, it tells you don't do it, or it tells, especially when it's danger, huh? It will just tell you don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Or it will just keep warning you, or make you recognize certain things that because you are so caught up in love and wanting to fall in love, you aren't paying attention. So it will bring that to light. So I never listened to my instincts. One particular relationship, I should have split up with that person a year before we actually split up, but I failed to ignore it, and in the end, it was a really horrible breakup. But like when I look back, I was like, I actually saw the signs, and I just didn't adhere to the signs. I just kept wishing and hoping that it was gonna get better. If those signs are telling you it's not gonna get better, it's actually not. It's actually not. You cannot change a person to be how you want them to. That person has to change themselves, all right? So, number 2, which is appropriate and who inspired me about this video, posting everything online socially. I get it. Sometimes you're really happy and excited with your bae, and you just want to celebrate your love, and you're hoping that everyone that's following you or viewing everything that you do is actually as happy as you are for you. Sometimes, generally not. I did this. I used to post. There's one particular boyfriend I genuinely really loved that man, and I would post everything. I would post when we're going on holiday. I posted literally everything, and then we broke up. And when we broke up, I remember one guy telling me, oh, where's so and so? And I'm like, how would you know about so and so? And he was like, well, you post him on your socials. That's how I know who it is. And I was like, oh, snap. And then like I kept bumping into people asking me, how is he doing? And I was like, I just want to deal with this breakup. I don't want to have to be reminded about like the fact that I was in a relationship and it didn't work. So actually that led me to not be in any form of social media for about 5 years. Like if you didn't have my number, like there was no way of communicating with me. If you didn't have my number or email, you wouldn't know if I was dead or alive. And it was a really good time actually doing that. But it taught me just not to put to, the thing is, and now this has become my rule of life, it is my business. But the minute I share, the minute I tell you about something, the minute I invite you to know about my relationship, it is now your business too, because you're invested in my journey, with or without knowing. So if something happens, you're going to ask me, what happened? And I'm going to have to keep explaining. I am not going to keep explaining to Njeri, to Samuel, to Shaniqua from Jamaica that I've never met, that I split up with my boyfriend. I don't want to do that. So it's up to you. So for me, I think like you just either don't do it, would be my best advice, or limit how much you share, and do not tag your boo, because his DM is gonna be popping and temptation is real, my friend. It is real. Okay. Number 3, not listening to what he's actually telling you or she is actually telling you. So there's one guy, I met him like the third time I met him. He'd just broken up with his girlfriend, and he's like, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm like, oh, that's fine. So we used to like talk all the time, started going on dates. But I was starting to catch feelings. Your girl was catching feelings. But remember, this guy told me he's not here for a relationship. That's not what he's there for. And so here I was building a companionship and building a friendship and connecting with someone who was never going to be available for me in a relationship journey. Yeah? And so I would say the same. Whatever that person is whatever that person is telling you, listen, because that's going to dictate where your relationship is going, whether it's going nowhere or whether it's going somewhere. So be careful and listen to that. Okay? Number 4, dating the potential self. So I saw a saying, you are what you do, not what you say you will do. You are what you do, not what you will say you will do. So I have like this, I think 2 guys I dated back to back, or like my relationships, they were amazing people, but their dreams, I really bought in and invested in those dreams. And I found myself not dating who I was with, but dating who I believed they could be. And after some time, I realized, actually, they're not who they said they will be. So in the end, it became an issue for me, because I was now having arguments or nagging them about something, because they said they'd do it, but it's been months or it's been a year and nothing has changed. And that's what's important. Be careful that you do not date the potential self of someone. Be very focused and be very sure that the person you're dating may never become who they say they want to be. Always remember that. And then the last one is staying in a relationship when it's time for you to leave. This is the worst. So how do you stay when all you want to do is leave, and how do you leave when all you want to do is stay? And this was a real big challenge for me in the past, where like my feelings were all there. I felt like I'd invested a lot in this relationship. I'd connected with other thing, just like friends and family. And so like the breakup was more than just a breakup between me and him. It was a breakup of like all things associated, the stuff that we were doing together. But I knew it was time for me to leave, and I knew that it wasn't healthy for me to be there, and it was going to be detrimental for my health and for my emotional being and my mental capacity, because it was draining every single part of me. And so if it's time for you to leave, please do, because you staying is not going to help things for you and can really affect you even forming relationships in the near future, or finding a reason to be happy again, which obviously the reason should be yourself, but just finding joy within yourself again can be a bit of a difficult journey. So if it's time for you to leave, leave. These are my 5 dating mistakes, and I hope they can help you not make the same mistakes like I did, and I hope I'm saving you from sorrow. If you've experienced other dating mistakes, I really would love to hear about it. Please put them down in the comment below, and stay subscribed for another video next week Wednesday. Take care and have a good day wherever you are.